our Miller Minute for this week, checking out upcoming shows at Western Michigan University's Miller Auditorium with Miller Auditorium Director Tracey Lawie joining us this morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Is that sunshine I see out there?
Yes, it is. I know you haven't seen it in a while. You may not recognize it, but that's what they say it is. So hopefully we can get used to that at some point in the next couple of weeks. We'll see. Well, thanks for joining us this morning. Now, you've got a great new show that has been added to the Miller schedule that's coming up in this month of February, featuring a very familiar name. Loved her music, played a lot of it during my rock and roll days.
I spent many a high school dance moving around to those songs. Yes, we have On Your Feet, the musical story of Gloria Estefan and her husband Emilio, and people know their group is Miami Sound Machine. Great songs of the 80s. Come on, shake your body, baby, do the conga, and all kinds of different songs and music, and it's a great story. Their rise to musical fame, trials, tribulations, and it's coming to Miller Auditorium the end of this month.
All right. Actually, on Leap Day, isn't it?
Leap Day. February 29th. Very memorable date. Keep that in your mind, yes.
Indeed.
And, we have great seats. We just opened the pit. And so seats will be really close. The musicians will actually be on stage as opposed to in the pit, which allows seats to be really close. And seats there start as low as $29. So there's really great price tickets for really great seats.
Well, that is a welcome treat when you get to sit down that close to the Miller Auditorium stage. That doesn't happen all that often, so take advantage of this. You'll be right on top of the music. Try not to block the view of those behind you when you're up dancing to this music, though.
I didn't think about it. We could have had like a Gen Xer mosh pit, so to speak, down there.
Very well could have. All right, so tickets are on sale for this right now, the 29th of February, and this will be a great show, no doubt about it. If you love her music.
So much fun.
And who doesn't love Gloria Estefan and Miami Sound Machine's music? Great stuff from the 90s, and looking forward to that at Miller Auditorium. Now, the production that I believe wrapped up last night about the 9/11, I heard really good things about that.
Oh, Ken, it was so beautiful. I've seen the show a couple of times, but, I sat in the back of the house on Tuesday night and just forgot how absolutely amazing. I mean, I knew it was fantastic, but when you're watching it again in person, and we had patrons saying, are there tickets available for tomorrow night? I've got to come back. I've got to bring friends. And so we had a slew of ticket sales on Wednesday for Wednesday night's show. We had a really special treat after Tuesday night. We were able to do a chat back with cast members, and then Beverly Bass, the real pilot that was featured in the musical, joined us via Zoom for the chat back.
Wow,
and we had over 500 people stay after the show to participate. I'm used to having maybe 30 to 100 maximum, but to have over 500 people stay for that. And, we had the side screens in the house, and I was chatting with the actors for a moment, getting ready to introduce them, and all of a sudden the audience just burst into applause, and I noticed that Beverly had joined us. And, just her story, the touching story of, not only what the individual people went through, but, the pilots and the plane staff, because they lost friends on 9/11, and it was just great for them to give her accolades, too. So it was a great, great experience. It's one of those things that happens every so often in this industry that just, I won't forget it anytime soon, that's for sure. And I know our audience won't forget it. I've been getting emails and phone calls left and right about, thanking us for doing this type of program, and it was so fantastic.
And this show was called Come From Away. And it was the story of 9/11 when all the planes had to find a place to land, and some of the planes that were out over the Atlantic had to land in a small town as east in Canada as you can get, and how the town accepted them and comforted them and helped them get through this. Just a totally amazing story.
Yes, and he felt so good. One of the actors commented that one of the things they love about doing the show is how many audience members say, "Oh, you've re-inspired me to go out and be kind and, perform random acts of kindness." And we all need that today more than ever.
Indeed. Well, again, On Your Feet, Gloria Estefan, Miami Sound Machine Music, one night only on Leap Day, the 29th of February, Miller Auditorium.
February 29th, and we have $29 tickets in the pit.
Oh.
How can you go wrong?
Nope, you really can't. That is as good a deal as you're going to get early in 2024. Tracey Lawie, director at Miller Auditorium, our Miller Minute for this week on WKZO. Thank you so much for sharing this with us this morning.
Thank you.